Hi, this is Dan Bullard, retired electronics engineer sitting on a Frithicum house, but again, there's a train coming, so get ready. It's early December, so it's cold out here, but I'm okay. I'm not running my heater in the sunshine. Okay, I got a lot of attention from these two videos that I wrote, and it's really messing people up. I get a lot of interesting comments, and I've been warned by some people not to mention their name. Well, if you don't want me to mention your name, don't make a comment. How's that? Or anonymize yourself. But a lot of people say that harmonics are random. Harmonics are not random. Noise is random. Harmonics are totally predictable by the Bullard harmonic solution. And that's my formula, Bullard harmonic solution. Now, I've done videos on the Bullard harmonic solution. You can go look it up and watch it. It'll show you what's happening. The tricky thing is that the Bullard harmonic solution works for one angle. And yes, angle. That's Bullard laws of harmonics number 2. The angle is what matters. It's the phase angle where the distortion happens. That's what makes the harmonic signature look the way it does for any particular distortion. And they're not random. Now it looks random because it's very difficult to control the angle where a distortion happens. Most machines and most electronics can't control the angle at all. But on the Applecos, I did that perfectly. The Applecos is a great machine. And I don't say that because I'm getting paid. They'd hate me. The founder of Applecos fired me, so you don't have to worry about that. I'm not speaking for Applecos. The Applecos is extremely accurate, and you need an extremely accurate machine. There's the train. Yay! Talk about going back in time. It's an extremely accurate machine, but you need extreme accuracy because the phase changes the harmonic signature over 180 degrees. 180, not 360, because of Law 6. Law 6 is my latest. Only 180 degrees. Now, I did this animation, and it's really cool because in this video that I made, and it's very popular, hundreds and hundreds of people watched it, I prove that harmonics are not random. That humping pattern you see is not random, despite what my buddy Terry Wilson said. And he's got a master's degree. He told me that's just an artifact. It's not an artifact. That really reflects the angle where the distortion happened. In this case, it was 242.8473539 degrees. That angle where I distorted that sine wave. How do you know that? When I distorted the sine wave on the Applecos, there's no way to tell what the angle was. No way to tell. The angle was a mystery. But I went into my Excel spreadsheet where I had an opportunity to clip a waveform at any particular place. And I changed it around until I finally got the right angle. The one that matched the harmonic signature that I had. And it's very, very tricky because if the Applecos doesn't have absolute accuracy, you'd never know it. But because it's extremely accurate, I found that the angle where I clipped that waveform on a real waveform with a real device, it was an analog device, it was A to D, I clipped that waveform at 242.8473539 degrees. That waveform gets clipped at that angle, and that creates this harmonic signature. Now, that harmonic signature only appears because of that angle. And if you change the angle, it moves around. That's the thing you got to be worried about, because noise is everywhere. And if the noise shows up and moves a waveform, that means that the angle where you're clipping the waveform changes. So yes, the noise is random, and that can change the angle randomly, but if you have an extremely accurate machine like the Applicos, it's not random. It's predictable, and that's predicted by the Bullard harmonic solution. That's my formula. I discovered it. I'm going to own it, and I never make a video about it. If you want to know what the Bullard harmonic solution looks like, you got to buy my books. Distortion, Harmonics, and More Harmonics for Morons. All of those books cover the Bullard harmonic solution, but I never give it away because that's the one last thing that I've keeping copyrighted. My books are copyrighted, so if you steal my stuff and propagate it out there in the web, I'm going to sue your ass. So just be aware of that. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't want to have to get into that stuff. I've got lawyers lined up and everything, and I don't want to do that to you, but I will. So, harmonics are not random. They look random because most testers that test this kind of thing don't have the accuracy that the Applicos does. And nobody's really figured it out. I'm the first person on the planet to figure this out. And that makes me better than Feynman, better than Einstein. I mean, what did he come up with? E equals MC squared. Okay, he came up with the fridge that I'm using in this houseboat. But the Einsteinian fridge, look it up, Einsteinian fridge. But it's really cool. I love being, hopefully, someday, world famous. But we'll see how it goes. Oh, look at there, sailboat. Or some kind of boat. Going very slow. So, it's really great. It's nice that I'm like at the top of my field. There's a lot of people who hate me because I discovered something that no one else ever figured out. And if you don't get it, sorry, maybe you don't have enough IQ. I don't know. But if you don't get it, read my book, watch my videos, pay attention to my articles on LinkedIn. I've just documented it like crazy. So there's plenty of documentation, and I can't do anything about Wikipedia. I tried to change Wikipedia to reflect my discoveries. Well, Wikipedia has a thing, in case you didn't know, Wikipedia says you cannot put up stuff that's being investigated or theorized or new discoveries. So I can't put up anything, and I tried, but they took it down. Dan Bullard didn't know anything about this stuff. He doesn't have any... Yeah, because I don't have an advanced degree. Fuck you, Wikipedia. And if you ever publish my stuff, I'm going to fucking sue the shit out of you. So, that's enough rambling there. So anyway, once again, from the river, this is Dan Bullard. See ya.